Yo, what up? This is gonna be a post-game commentary where I commentate in post. But I find live commentaries to be kind of hard, so I'm just gonna watch some footage back from one of the recordings I have and try to do some post commentary. Apologies for the fan noise in the background, by the way, on my mic. It's friggin' hot here, man. It's summer. It's hot. So this one's going to be over the engineer, and I'm basically going to discuss what my thought process it was going into this and game as engineer, and what I could have done better, and just general advice if you're trying to play engineer. And so the map specifically is going to be upward, bit of defense, bit of offense, and I'll show you the ups and downs of playing engineer. So first, you obviously got to select them. So what you want to do is Eureka effect, place the teleporter. That's going to give you a cheaper teleporter regardless. Now, I don't know the game state. There's a sniper on the hill. Pester him a little bit, see if my team's up here. They're not. Spoilers, we have 3 spies. And we're feeding demo nights. And we are lacking players. And there's just a soldier at last, inexplicably. Despite the fact that they just captured first, and he's going to jump off the cliff. So obviously I didn't just play this game, so I'm a little foggy as to every little detail when I went through my head, but I do remember just being very perturbed at what the fuck my team was doing. I might even include that reaction. So yeah, we've got our cheap telly. Gonna probably try to build on balcony here. This is kind of a more passive hold that you want to incorporate while you wait for your team to push up, which is probably not going to happen considering we have 3 spies and are lacking players. You can catch some scouts, some bombing soldiers and demos, overextending pyros, etc. So it's not a bad spot here by any means. It's just obviously pretty easy to peek and pretty passive. Trying to keep an eye on it, tank it a little bit, move it out of there right as the heavy's about to destroy it, grab some HP and some metal. They push up second. I'm gonna voice to my team that they're pushing, and I'm gonna get out of there. I'm gonna use the voice command. I freak out. I'm like, are you a spy? No, you're just a typing pyro or something. I do wish TF2 had a typing text bubble like TF2 Classic has, where they put a typing thing over your head. So obviously, my dispenser gets peeked. I'm a little risky there with my dispenser placement. That soldier or a sniper could have just finished me off there. Our team still hasn't switched off 3 spies, so I'm trying to play aggressive so I can obviously just get a forward hold going and stall their defense better. And like I said, a sniper domes me. I wasn't even predicting a sniper to headshot me. I was just like, you know, if I was a sniper, I would headshot this fucking clueless engineer. And what do you know? So, yeah, it's tough when you're extended like that and you need to get your buildings up, but you have to peek sight lines. You know how it is. Place an entrance there. It's not placed with Eureka effect, but we kind of have to get a move on here. Might as well check that Girardi spy. Probably almost get headshot again, I don't know. Place that exit there in case our teammates don't know where the drop down is. It's pretty common on this map and casual, honestly. Playing community servers though, you might not need to do that. Players that play in community servers are a little more educated than the casual player as far as the game and all that goes. Trying to get that dispenser closer to the stairs, so if we get a heavy or a pyro, they can kind of spam there from some relative safety. Killed another random scout. So I'm gonna so one reason you want to get your sentry up as quick as possible is engineer. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but I don't know if a lot of engineer players really actively think about it. A lot of new engineer players. You just want to get your sentry up as soon as possible, because obviously the worst thing that can happen to you as engineer is for you to die and all your buildings get destroyed. Even if you get a level 1 or a mini up, it's going to prevent scouts from just running up and killing you from the flank. So, and it's going to prevent bombers, soldiers and demos. It's going to prevent overextending pyros. It's so important. I cannot stress enough how important it is to get that sentry up. If you are playing around your team or trying to get a forward hold or a passive hold going, it doesn't really matter. Get that sentry up. That should be priority number 1. So we get our dispenser to level 3, and we'll let that cook with some metal. Let that build up some metal. So we've got our sentry here. I've placed it a little farther back on the ledge so it doesn't hopefully get sapped by a spy from down below. Yeah, snipers watch kind of in that choke area far away, so I don't really want to peek. I shoot that demo man. I kind of forget about him. I'm like, surely my team will deal with him. Let's just ignore him. Put that dispenser there. And he just walks up and fucking kills me. He trades for me, so that's I guess worth it. Luckily, I think my team was able to defend my buildings here, so we didn't really lose a whole lot other than just time, since our dispenser and sentry are max level. Dispenser gets injured a little bit there. See that heavy? He's going out the door taking the teleporter. I don't know if he doesn't know where the drop down is, or if he just wants to take the telly to hopefully get into a better position, but that's a good reason to put that telly down. I think that heavy bumped a spy, you can see on the left there. I didn't see it when I was playing at the time, but I was not thinking spy. Yeah, he just goes all the way around. I don't know, I think he might have backstabbed the pyro. I wasn't able to see on the kill feed. But he dies to the sentry after an attempted backstab. So I'm getting pressured by a soldier. Half my team's dead. Luckily our medic Ubers here with crits. Loose cannon demo, not the best crits target, but not a horrible one necessarily. Not completely terrible. Yeah, I chose to stay and not back out there. That was a bold decision. So speaking of bold decisions, I decided to move my sentry into the funny spot. Hopefully get some power classes to overextend, even though my sentry was hidden before. So they're like not gonna notice that the sentry was gone and move up because they didn't notice the sentry before. I find that a lot of people do that jump that I did just to do it. Like, I had a pyro player push me one game. I had a pyro player when I was playing offense on engineer do that whole jump sequence and push me, even though I just like had a level 1 like deployed and it just killed him with that plus shotgun. So I don't know. I find with skill jumps like on Bartlett's Last, Upward, Dust Bowl, I find that players will just do them just to do them. It's like, oh, this is such an advantage, so advantageous to do this, and then they'll just die. Like, you know, I'm trying to articulate it like it's a skillful maneuver, like a rocket jump. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do it just to do it, just to show I can do it, and then they die. So not always worth doing the skillful maneuver. Sometimes it's worth just playing standard, I suppose. He kind of didn't do a skill jump, he just jumped off. Very scared that was going to be a spy. So his heavy's on fire. Kind of hoping he uses my dispenser to just spam to protect the gun, but I would also rather him play in front of my gun, just so I'm not being pressured. I think that sniper body shot me there. That fucking hurt. Just heal up there. If I haven't mentioned it, by the way, this is not a PG YouTube video. My channel is not PG. I don't think it should be expected to be, considering I'm playing a rated M video game, but you never know. Sorry if I got you in trouble, I guess. If you're like 12 watching this, you should not be. So my sentry goes down. I place my sentry just again, get it up Damn near instantly with the jag. Fill up the dispenser. You can see that metal light there. But yeah, I literally blinked and the dispenser went down. We've got some Pybros though, so that helps. I find that Pybros, just having one is very useful as engineer. With hopefully not the Dragon's Fury, since that weapon is obviously not great at air blasting or spy checking, but I find having at least one Pybro to be very helpful. They're Ubering a heavy, and he's gone. Medic is gone. I'm dominating the medic. Nice. Sentry goes down to pressure. I am on fire. There's a spy, and I die to a butter knife plus scorch shot afterburn. But to continue my thought from earlier, I find at least one Pyro to be pretty helpful. I find two to be very much overkill though. And I say a Pyro, you don't even have to like camp the dispenser and just hold mouse 1 and reflect projectiles all day. Like, you can play in front of my gun and like play with the medic or the team a little bit. Just, you know, rotating back to my gun every now and then, spy checking, reflecting occasionally, and maybe potentially unsapping buildings if I go down and you're watching the kill feed with the home wrecker is so useful and so appreciated as engineering. I think in one of Uncle Dane's videos, I think it was when he was maining Pyro for a little bit, since it was one of his least played classes. I think he said that engineers don't really need to be babysit by Pyros, and I agree with that statement. But if one player on your team keeps one of the most important factors to your success, at least on defense, up, being your sentry, your teleporters, and your teleporters primarily, that is just so useful, and constantly shutting down the one or two spy players that are inevitably on the enemy team. You're essentially trading one of your active players to deal with one or two of their players permanently, and keep up a sentry gun that just is going to kill one of their overextending players inevitably. Like, it's arguably a 1 for 2, 1 for 3 if you consider the two spies or the overextending scout that's always there for some reason. Or Pyro/Pyro. So my team, Heavy's holding. I think he gets quick scoped there. You could see his health go down very quickly. Just hoping my team keeps the forward hold, but blue team is moving up the rock. The scout's pushing it. Looks like Heavy went down to a Frontier Justice crit. On the kill feed there. Very important to watch the kill feed. I cannot stress enough how important it is to watch the kill feed. It'll let you know when spies are around, it'll let you know if there's a sniper, very valuable info. Not the most intuitive to derive info from it if you're new from the game, but if you are new to the game, get into the habit of looking at the kill feed to look out for when you should be dealing with, spies and snipers. Also, I'll probably go over this later, but one thing I love to do, and I probably even do it on when I switch to offense on Upward, I love to set up a teleporter in a safe spot, obviously an exit teleporter, and then when I'm upgrading it at spawn, and someone's about to take it, like a sniper or a soldier or whatever, I love to look at the death tracker on the top of my HUD, or if you don't have a death tracker on your HUD, hold tab. And I love to see if, whenever they take that teleporter, I look at the class that they were playing. So if the soldier just took the teleporter and we have two soldiers, I'll hold tab, or I'll look at my heads-up display. I'll see if that soldier is healthy or not for a couple seconds after taking a teleporter, so I can know if there's someone basically camping the tele or waiting on the other side or not. Because you don't want to send your teammates into a spawn camp teleporter, obviously, and you yourself most certainly don't want to go to a spawn camp through a spawn camp teleporter. So that'll let you know if you should destroy your exit or not, if you look at your heads-up display and see if the class that just went through just died, or by holding tab and see if the class icon that just went through gets grayed out or not. I'll put a display up to showcase what that looks like for both examples. So I'm reverting to a passive hold, considering our heavy medic pyro soldier and another pyro just went down. And it seems like they're pushing the card as well. So we're just rebuilding as well, is why we're playing passively. Trying to get this sentry to level 2, just peek for no damn reason. I like doing that as an engineer. I play pretty stupid aggressive sometimes for no good reason, even on defense. Would not recommend doing that, especially on a sniper sight line, like the back of the track there. Trying to get this dispenser upgraded so it can build up a lot of metal. One of my light bulbs just burnt out in my room. That fucking sucks. Literally just, oh, it's back. Probably not for long though. Okay. Anyway. I'm gonna have to rewind that. Hang on, what happened? I think a spy tried to, or what happened? Someone overextend? Oh, I guess a soldier overextended, just got deleted. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Medic's charged. I'm gonna place this exit down, just get my funnel any teammates that don't know where the front line is, or that go through the drop down, so they don't have to go through the drop down and die too. It's also useful. Sniper takes out one of our soldiers there. I know that from his scream and from the kill feed and the death tracker. Looks like our medics want to push up with Uber. Uber with the vaccinator, bullet resist, so they don't get deleted by sniper. Pyro takes the opportunity to flank. Our team deals with him though. Get that sentry moved up. Keep this dispenser here. Move this up. Since my team is moving up. Spy, Saf, and the telly don't really care since my team can get to the front lines quickly on this point. Let my team know there's a spy with the spy combined. Sentry is deployed, dispenser's deployed, there's a spy around here. It looks like he's dead on the HUD though. That backstab was our spy, the kill feed and the noise that engineer made. Sentry, dispenser getting poked a little bit. Keep him off the track. Shoot that medic midair to get credit for the kill. You love to see it. Just keeping my buildings up, playing passive, 45 seconds to go. Stickies are starting to be spammed. Worth running the short circuit, even on defense, to just delete stickies that demo men like to lay, like sticky, 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 they wait, then they detonate, you know? Worth running the short circuit, just to get those off your dispenser or your sentry, or the wrangler, if your sentry is being sticky trapped, to just point down and blow those stickies away. Thought that demo was a spy, considering he looked like the other demo and came through the flank route. He's demo knife, so it makes sense he came from there. It's probably just roaming, coming back. Sentry goes down instantly to like a damn direct hit soldier from the flank, but it doesn't matter. Get that credit on that disguised spy. That was a little too late there. Yep. This is my neckbeard engineer loadout, by the way. Neckbeard engineer loadout. Don't know why I made it. Honestly, I just had a good beard and a good fedora hat, and I went, and I had some paint left over from opening Smith stockings, and I went, yeah, I could make this work. So I bought expensive fat engineer cosmetics plus the what is it, the dad's duds or whatever the shirt cosmetic I'm wearing is. So made a cool little combo with that. I guess the Aloha apparel I have would also work with this loadout. But yeah, there's a player talking in the voice chat, but I have that muted because I could be doing really well in you know, recording a live commentary or a post commentary, and yeah, he could just like say some crazy shit. So we don't want that. Sucks not being able to hear the team related comms and the Fortnite funnies of occasional burping or whatever the fuck people do in the mics half the time. But I think it's worth it to save me the headache in post. And so spam quick fix, delete some stickies. Love to see it. Sniper gets dropped from a body shot, looks like. Spam quick fix out the gate to blind the sniper. Instantly get picked off by a half Satoichi Demo Knight. Unfortunate. We crit him in the face though. It's kind of fun. Medic has full crits. We have 3 spies for some reason. I think their spies switched off on defense last time. I wasn't sure. Also, I want you guys to tell me. Oh, okay, never mind. That Eternal Reward spy is just gonna take like half our team out. I was gonna say I want you guys to tell me. I think I get headshot when I try to push the cart here, or I could be thinking of another game. If that does happen, I want you guys to tell me if you think that headshot. Like, I want you to tell me what angle like that even was. Look at this. Like, what is that angle? Like, bro, he probably only saw like a couple pixels of my head, bro. Like, that's BS. Anyway, sniper moment. Looks like our sniper picked off someone. Their sniper on their team's dead. I'm assuming it's him. Go ahead and take that spy out. Get our sentry moved up. We're running Eureka effect to do this. Why not? Dominating some other guy. I don't know who that is. I swear I'll be playing this game normally and I'll have a positive KD and I'll just get dominations and get dominated by random ass players. Like, I'll just dominate some random pyro and I'll be like, oh, okay. Like, I body shot him twice as sniper and get assists, and then I kill them. Or like, I'll play engineer and I'll get like lit on fire by a pyro twice and then he'll assist kill me. And then I'll overextend and do something stupid and he'll flat out kill me and he'll be dominating me and it's like, bro, I don't even know you. So we're gonna move this sentry up, gonna place that teleporter down with, I think, the Eureka effect. Spy somehow doesn't backstab me. I think he clipped the sniper there so it didn't give him the backstab on me because I heard the sniper grunt there. Not entirely sure. Oh, you know what? I remember now. This was the game with the, use the primary on the short circuit, by the way, if there's a cloaked spy and you're out of bullets. Not a bad idea. Short circuit has some use with the primary. Not a lot, though. But what I was going to say is I think this was a game with a pro spy player that shut me down. No, we got held on second that game. Never mind. We play so much upward, the game's kind of blended. Nah, there's just spies. We're doing the thing where we just, kill them over and over. Pyro moment. Yeah, so on upward, on the third control point as engineer on offense, you want to take control of this red team spawn as quickly as possible, of their previous spawn as possible. This is such a good holding area for blue, and if you don't take it as engineer, you are just not being very useful as engineer, quite frankly. There's really not anywhere you want to be building on third point as engineer unless you're doing some other spawn, back capping shenanigans. Get this dispenser upgraded. Be just generally paranoid about a spy. I couldn't save that sentry, so I honestly probably should have just focused on upgrading my dispenser. Let my team know there's a spy. If he gets the jump on me after a kunai stab, I could be screwed, so don't underestimate it. Looks like their engineer left some buildings up here. I'll take out his dispenser. Why not? Let my direct hit soldier know. Demo, there's my team know there's a sentry up ahead. That's another thing I would highly recommend new players get used to. Don't necessarily spam voice commands. I mean, it helps if you're spamming the right ones, but get used to using the voice commands that are useful. Sentry right up ahead. Go 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 when your medic pops Uber or your team or your soldier blows a banner. Let your team know that they should be moving up. But if you're a new player, you obviously are not really going to notice those scenarios because you don't have enough game sense or game knowledge to really know. But The incoming voice command is very useful if the enemy team pops mover or they're pushing into you really hard. What else? Spy command is an obvious one. The medic command is I'd say pretty frequently used for players that may or may not need a medic. But if you genuinely do need a medic and you're playing like roaming pyro and you're near your medic when you rotate back around, I would use that medic command and let him know. Let him, you know, get his attention. He's a busy guy. He's more than likely not trying to ignore you. He's just focusing on trying to keep everyone alive. So, but it does make sense for the medics to heal you, even if you're not the pocket, just because they build uber faster and they can heal you while you're damaged. And you know, it's mutually beneficial even if he's not healing his target that's being shot at. But if it's fully overhealed heavy, he can take a few rockets. Anyway, back to the gameplay. Gonna go ahead and upgrade this dispenser. Looks like our team is kind of rolling here. Their engineer somehow gets behind us, and I guess I'm dominating him. I don't know, man. Like I probably got like 2 assists on him, and then I got another one, and it's like, oh, you're dominating him. Okay. Yeah. So we tank that sentry, tank some damage with the medic, so we can get that sentry to kill that pyro. So right now I should be focusing on getting my teleporter upgraded. Don't really know why I was walking back to spawn there, in all honesty. Oh, you know what it is? It's because I don't have my entrance in the right spot. Yeah. Our team was kind of rolling and I didn't die, so I wasn't able to get my entrance down. Worth putting your entrance back down when all your other buildings are up and your entrance isn't at the spawn and you have some time to put it up. So yeah, check on the top, see if that demo man takes damage. He didn't take damage. It's safe to upgrade that teleporter, and it's probably safe to go through. Yep, sure enough, team's here, and it's no enemies. Scout overextending. This is what I mean, by the way. The one time I don't have my sentry up, Scout just runs in and like damn near kills me. So gotta have that sentry up, man. Gotta have that sentry up. If it's not actively protecting you, at least have it protect your team, you know? Fail stab moment or whatever. Just Yep, so spy sapping my teleporter. Gonna definitely make sure to unsap that. This teleporter is very important, even if our team did just cap. Worth noting, yeah, I know. I don't know why they have so many spies. It's probably why they're losing, in all honesty. So I placed the entrance, destroy the exit with my binds. I would highly recommend getting engineer binds as well, by the way. They're not hard to do. I believe Uncle Dane on his website has a link for his auto exec that you can just literally copy paste the binds from, or drag and drop it even. His auto exec and his engineer binds. See, and now we kill all the dumb overextending scouts. It's great. We would have probably died otherwise. But yeah, worth getting those binds for sure as engineer. It can be the difference a lot of time between life and death, like just with deploying sentries and dispensers. Spies really don't want my telly up. Luckily, we have a pyro assisting us. And I wasn't watching the kill feed at the time, but he might have killed the spy, I wasn't sure. So I think this sniper, he's acting very spy-like. He runs away from me and starts counter-strafing, like, what the fuck? Don't do that. If someone's actively shooting you, like if they're paranoid of spies, like, just let them shoot you if they're on your team. Don't be weird. Don't like troll them and counter-strafe. You're just gonna waste both your guys' time making the other guy think you're a spy. Looks like there was a guy below me there. I didn't notice him. Spies on the telly again. I blinked. I don't even remember how the sentry went down. Very unfortunately, the teleporter goes down. I think I might have been trying to rebuild my sentry to get it back up, and I just teleporter got sapped that instant. Dude, they're fucking everywhere. Bro, I forgot. Leads me right into a pyro. Not good. We deal with it though. Pyro. This pyro is glued to me. I very much appreciate it. Almost their whole team is dead. I should be focusing on putting a sentry up near their spawn so we can cover the payload. Yeah, a bit of a one-sided roll on offense, unfortunately. But yeah, I think for brevity's sake, that'll be the first post-commentary video I upload. I'll see how it does. I'll see if I like the format. 32 kills, not bad, not bad. But we will, yeah, I'm gonna upload this probably with minimal editing. If any of you guys are have gotten to this point, tell me what you like. If you liked this video, if you liked this video, then click the like button. I mean, if you genuinely liked it, I'd appreciate it, but it's whatever. Tell me what you like about this format. Tell me what kind of post or live commentary content from Team Fortress 2 you'd like to see. If you have any advice for newer players, or if you would like some advice or have any questions, go ahead and ask them in the comments. I pretty much always respond as soon as possible. I'm always checking my YouTube studio, probably about a couple times a day, typically, just to see if whenever I have, typically whenever I have, after I upload a video though. So yeah, this was Engineer on Upward, both offense and defense. Bit one-sided on offense, but I think we had a decent back and forth on defense. Just because we had 3 spies or whatever, and they made it really hard on us, since they weren't an active presence most of the time, even if they were doing okay. So anyway, but yeah, I think that'll be the first post commentary. Yeah, if you want to see more of this content, be sure to subscribe. And if you don't want to see more of this content, then fuck off. No, I'm just kidding. No, seriously, don't leave, don't leave. If you don't want to see more of this content, tell me what kind of content, video game wise, you would be interested in. Like, and you can judge it based on like past videos, like if you know some Sonic the Hedgehog, Pokemon, etc. I think I've uploaded some Pokemon videos. Anyway. But yeah, I'm mostly going to be uploading content I like making and I want to make on this channel. So mostly at the moment, Team Fortress 2, and I have some Monster Hunter World footage I might upload next week with my friend Michael. But yeah, I'll stop rambling and I'll let you get on with your day. Thank you for watching this far, if you did, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. You know that shit? Anyway, bye.